Monday. You are joining me for a week in my life in New York City, and this one is focused on fitness, specifically how I stay fit while pregnant in New York. And I thought I could give you guys a behind the scenes look at what I am trying to do to be strong, be healthy in my pregnancy while living in the city, what I eat, what I do with my free time, and how I try to get my steps in and my workouts in. So if that is interesting to you, then stick around. We will be spending time in the apartment and in New York City, so if you're wanting to get your cafe and shopping and outdoor fix in, then don't worry, it's coming later this video because we have some amazing temperatures planned for this weekend. I'm talking like 70, maybe 80 degrees on Saturday. It's like a freak day in the middle of spring where we're getting our little first taste of summer. So I'm super excited to get outdoors. But first, I have a whole work week ahead of us, and I thought I would give you guys a few glimpses into my weekly routine. And yeah, I'd love to hear what you're doing to stay fit and to get in shape for summer. My fitness journey right now looks a little bit different than usual. Usually I have like a weight goal, but right now, obviously, I will be gaining weight. So instead, I have set myself a strength and endurance goal because last time I was pregnant, I let it go completely, and I feel like the whole fourth trimester could have been easier if I had just been in slightly better shape. So I have made it my top priority to focus on nutrition and on fitness throughout my second pregnancy and to try to stave off some of those lingering health effects later down the line. Will it work? I don't know, but I hope I will feel more confident going into birth and everything else with some ab muscles and strength and core strength. And so I am really excited. I'm actually partnering on this video with Trainwell. Trainwell is a flexible, personalized fitness app, and I have been meaning to get a personal trainer for a really long time. It's something that's always been kind of in the back of my mind because I just don't know where to start, and especially pregnant, I just didn't know exactly what I should be doing and what kind of exercises are safe, and obviously there's a lot of research you can do, but I just don't have the time. So when Trainwell reached out offering to work together, I was like, yes, this is amazing. It could not have come at a better time. They reached out right as I entered my second trimester, so I actually felt more up to the challenge. I had absolutely no energy my first trimester, so I wasn't working out at all. But now I feel like I'm in my golden era. I don't really have a belly all the way yet, and I have my energy back and I'm motivated. So let's go. Two reasons that I love Trainwell is one, it's super affordable compared to your typical personal training rates. They can go sky high, especially here in New York City. But with Trainwell, it's much more affordable and they still connect you to a real person. So it's not some algorithm that sets your exercises, it's a real person. The second thing I love is it's super flexible. Usually when you're booking personal training sessions, you like have to be there. You cannot miss it. It's hard to reschedule, but with Trainwell, my trainer helps me set workouts throughout the week. And if for some reason on that day I'm too busy, I can still push it a day and it's fine. If you want to know more about how it works, I can break down the process for you. So it starts with an onboarding call. I met with my trainer, Nate, and he and I walked over my goals, my constraints, the fact that I'm pregnant, any issues I've had health-wise, like I've had lower back issues and some knee issues, and we kind of walked through all of that. And then we talked about how many times I would have time to work out and kind of the length and duration. We also went over the equipment I have at home, so there's no need really to get extra things unless you really want to. We happen to have an exercise bench left over from COVID times, and then we had 2 sets of weights, a 5-pound and a 15-pound dumbbell, and then some bands and a mat, and that's all I really needed for him to start setting up workouts. After the call, he set up all of my workouts. So now every day I have a workout, I just log into the Trainwell app and I tap start, and then I'm off to the races. And speaking of which, we're about to fit in a workout. They also kindly sent over this Apple Watch because Trainwell works with or without a fitness watch, but if you have it, they're able to pull additional statistics like heart rate, and that really helps you understand the way that your body reacted to the whole workout throughout it. So I am going to show you how it works with the watch today. It also automates some of the steps which is really nice. And I thought we could do my Monday workout together. Before I jump in, if you guys are interested and you're also looking for a personal training solution that's a little bit more affordable and flexible and online, then I will leave my QR code and all of the details linked below, and you can use my code to get 14 days free. Let's get working out. I have my water, I have my hair tie, although there's not much to tie up. I've got my watch, and we are ready to go. Done. That took me about 20 minutes. I am sweating a little bit, but not too much to hop in a quick shower and just leave my makeup on and go to dinner, because I am meeting my friends in the West Village for a healthy little dinner and a chat. And so I need to hurry because it is 5:40. I need to leave here by 6. But I am so glad I managed to squeeze that in. The endorphins that kick in right after, I just love it. My favorite part about the workout is the stretch at the end, because you get to kind of quiet down and just relax and lay on the mat and kind of like listen to the sounds of the street. And it's a little moment of peace for me. But now I need to go get ready, find an outfit, and head out the door. Here is the full outfit. Silk trousers from Lily Silk. They have a stretch waist, which is amazing because I think I am starting to get a little belly. A Nina Bing top. This might be about 1 to 2 seasons old. And then I'm gonna pair my Cezanne loafers with this and maybe like a leather jacket or something. That was one of the fastest wardrobe changes I've done in a while, and my hair is a little frizzy, but we are going to overlook that. I threw on some lipstick. This is a Huda Beauty lip liner with a Summer Fridays lip oil on top, my go-to kind of lip gloss that just feels good on the lips. And yeah, now I'm gonna grab my leather jacket and I'm gonna see you guys in the West Village. Made it to the West Village. It's a beautiful evening. People are dining outside because the temperatures are mild compared to what they have been. And I am headed to meet my friends at Little Ruby's. They have a few locations around the city. I love them all. I've actually been dying to check out their new Williamsburg one, but we haven't made it. I love the food and it's really cute, so let's go. after 3 days of nonstop rain and cloudiness, we finally have a day where the blue sky is peeking through, trying to let the sun shine in, and I'm so happy. The rain has been getting me so down, but it is morning time and I am making my favorite breakfast these days. It is a yogurt oatmeal combination with fruit on top and a little bit of peanut butter, and it's just the perfect way to start my day every day. I love it. I also drink kefir, which is like a probiotic milk yogurt drink, just to help regulate my system because I'm pregnant. It just really helps with digestion and everything. So I love having this breakfast. I have it almost daily, so I thought I would show you guys how I make it. Breakfast is done. I can't wait to eat this. I used a little bit more cinnamon than usual, but just do it to taste however you like it. And you can really use any fruit. Sometimes I also sweeten the oatmeal with maple syrup, or we have this like apple syrup, and that is really delicious as well. It just depends on my mood, so you can really switch it up. Just use whatever you have in your pantry, whatever yogurt you have. I use Siggi's. I'm obsessed. I have started buying the bigger sizes because I just love their vanilla yogurt. And yeah, this is going to be my breakfast. Okay, while I eat breakfast, I thought I could get ready. Today is a working day for me, so I am just putting on my makeup. While I get ready, I thought I would tell you a little bit more about my current routines, trying to stay fit and healthy while pregnant, living in New York City, and with another child already in the mix. I have very little free time, as you can imagine, between momming, working full-time, and running this channel. So the way that I try to fit healthy habits in is very strategically in small chunks, like making a really healthy breakfast that makes me feel good in the mornings, and occasionally trying to cook a really healthy dinner. I don't succeed at this every night. Luckily, Jackson has been stepping in here and there to cook. He actually is a much better cook than I am, and so he has been making us dinner. We had stuffed peppers last night, and I just am so appreciative. Exercise has historically come last for me, but I've been really trying to prioritize it in order to feel strong and stay healthy during this pregnancy. We're also going into summer, so I just want to feel like my best self. Trainwell has been so helpful in fitting in little exercise routines here and there around my busy schedule. I struggle going to the gym. I actually don't do it. We pay for a monthly gym membership, and I think neither of us has been there for months. At this point, I've done maybe 10 or more Trainwell workouts in the last few weeks, and they've really fit into my schedule well because I can schedule them anytime during the day. I'm not beholden to a class time. I am not on a deadline. I can even push it a day out if I decide I can't fit it in that day. You can push it one time. So I've done that a couple times when I've been really busy, and that flexibility has been key in keeping me on track. And I'm really proud of myself that I've stuck with this for almost a month now. They say it takes about a month to build a habit, so I think I'm really getting the hang of things. And the thing that I appreciate the most is the personal trainer aspect of Trainwell, because my body is changing. I'm in the second trimester. I'm about week 17 as of today. My exercise requirements change frequently, and the more that my belly grows, the more we have to adjust. So having somebody who knows what they're doing and is able to do that for me is super helpful. My trainer Nate checks in after every single workout, and he asks me how it felt, if there's anything that I want to modify. And so through those conversations, we've been able to actually extend the exercise time, because I felt like the initial 20 minutes was easy enough that after having a few sessions, I was able to extend it to 30 minutes. So I'm building some endurance, and we also upped the weights. So I had a 5-pound weight and then a 15-pound, but it was getting a little bit too easy. So I picked up a set of 8-pound weights, and now I'm able to use those instead. So I've up-leveled, as you might say. And I'm really proud of this progress. I also found the addition of the Apple Watch super helpful, because instead of just kind of understanding the time of your workout, you're able to see your heart rate and the way it spikes with every exercise. So understanding which exercises were more strenuous for me and how it was like fluctuating throughout the workout. I love a good set of analytics, so I always check my analytics after every single workout. Food-wise, I don't restrict myself because, again, I'm pregnant and I just listen to my body and what it's craving. But in a move that surprised no one more than me, my body has been mostly having healthy cravings. So for the first entire trimester, I think I've mentioned this in another video, hated candy, hated chocolate, don't really like much sweet things, period. Carbs were a staple, but only because I was feeling nausea. And now that the nausea has passed, it's been more so on like a protein rampage. So that's why I'm having so much yogurt, chicken, peanut butter, like anything that is high protein, my body seems to really want right now. I have introduced a few more sweets here and there because those cravings are starting to come back occasionally, but it's mostly for like chocolate milk and ice cream. So again, kind of dairy products, just rolling with the flow. So yeah, my diet has just adjusted to what my body tells me. I'm not being restrictive. I'm not cutting calories, of course. And so my goal with exercising is not to lose weight. It's to feel strong. You can in the app set goals. And so if you are trying to lose weight or hit a certain set of weights that you want to be able to lift, or a workout duration, you can set that in the app, and then it will let you check in against those goals. So overall, I've been very impressed with the app. I think this is the first time that I've actually stuck to one of these exercise apps because of that human trainer component. It keeps me accountable. I'm very oriented towards coaching. I played team sports in high school, so having somebody there to really guide me through it is what keeps me going. It's not like a faceless thing where I'm like, no one's gonna know if I don't show up today. They know. So I show up every time for my workout, and the streak is highly motivating. So every time you complete a workout, it adds to your day's streak, keeps me coming back and feeling very like competitive against myself. Like I don't want to lose that streak. And then besides the Trainwell exercises, I do try to get moving and go on walks at least a few times a week. It's difficult with full-time work from home. I don't even really have to commute, and so I have to deliberately go outside to take a walk. But the one thing that's helpful is when I drop Luca off at daycare, that forces me to get outside. And then we also love to explore on weekends, so our Saturdays are always reserved for a day out and about in the city, weather permitting. So usually at least 10,000 steps, sometimes 15,000 depending on how long we are outside. And that just feels like a breath of fresh air, literally, every weekend. It's just a good way to get outside and no matter the weather, just find a neighborhood, explore, get some yummy food to eat, hit up a playground, do our whole thing with a toddler in tow. And that's one of my favorite days of the week. And then I also sometimes try to hit up the farmer's market so that we can get fresh local produce. And Sundays, sometimes I get ambitious and I try to cook like a little bit more of a challenging meal because I haven't wanted certain foods. We have just been making more things at home, and that's been really helpful all around. So that has been really helpful, not only for nutrition, but also my bank account. We usually reserve eating out for meeting out with friends now. And so occasionally we'll, on a Saturday, text whoever's neighborhood we're going into to see if they are available, and then kind of impromptu try to meet up, or I try to schedule something for a weeknight where I know my friends who have busier schedules and need a little bit of heads up are going to be available. So that's always fun to see people. I used to just do it for drinks, and now we're just mostly meeting for dinner. But a bunch of bars do have non-alcoholic cocktails, so that's really helpful and doesn't make me feel as left out right now. I would say in general in New York City, if you want to stay healthy, it's not a problem. You're not going to be hiking in nature, and it's, the fresh air isn't quite there, and so I miss that. But there are no shortage of exercise classes that you can book, like so many. There's actually a Pilates studio in our neighborhood that I've been eyeing, but again, the scheduling aspect of it has kept me from actually pulling the trigger, and that is why when Trainwell came along and wanted to partner on this video, I was beyond excited because I've been thinking about having a personal trainer for quite some time, and this is like a really affordable way to get into it. The rivers are great for running if you like to go outside, or long walks. And otherwise, I always highly recommend cafe hopping as a way to get your steps in. I have perfected that art. So by setting yourself an itinerary of serotonin boosts, you will get a lot of steps in, and that is usually our jam. And so yeah, that is kind of the way I try to stay healthy. I've just been trying to eat more nutrition dense foods and move my body and do something that I'm less comfortable with, which is weightlifting, and just to build strength. So far so good, and I'm hoping to keep this up through the end of my pregnancy and beyond, and I'll keep you guys updated on how my workouts change and how I vary the routine once I get a belly. It's starting a little bit. I can tell because the top button of my jeans is getting very tight, and so at some point I'm gonna need to figure out some other clothing solutions, but for right now I can still get away with my current wardrobe. So that is my little fitness TED Talk about New York City and pregnancy, and now I am going to work because I'm done with my makeup. Very simple face for a very casual day, and I will see you guys on Saturday morning.
By the motion sensor.
Good morning! It's Saturday morning, and Jackson, Luca, and I are out and about. Our Saturday routine includes usually at least 10,000 steps, and while I don't officially exercise on the weekends, one way for us to stay healthy and engaged with the city is to go for a really long walk, and that is what we love to do. We just go exploring with multiple food stops in between. I've already stopped off for a strawberry matcha, and it is so good. I got strawberries and cream matcha, not the strawberry shortcake one, because I just thought that one was a little too sweet. This is perfect. It's like strawberry milk and matcha. So the obsession continues, and we are headed to the Hudson waterfront because This weekend, and specifically today, is going to be the hottest Saturday so far this year. We're about to get up to 80 degrees, and we're so excited that we are enjoying the whole day outdoors until later tonight. So we're headed to the Hudson waterfront because they have some killer playgrounds, and that is what Luca really wanted to do. I have packed a soccer ball, a picnic blanket, some sunscreen, and lots of snacks, and we're just gonna enjoy going for a really nice stroll on the river. I'm also gonna stop off at the mystery books. Someone else is enjoying the really nice weather outside with a motorcycle ride. I am also gonna stop up at Mystery Bookstore, which is on our way, because I love a good murder mystery, and there's a whole shop dedicated to it that I've always wanted to go to. So we're gonna do that, and then we are headed to the waterfront, so join us. Oh my gosh, trees in bloom. Something. Oh, true. Me too. I think we got all of them. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. We've now walked many steps up the esplanade of Battery Park all the way to almost Little Island, and I'm having a little snack, and we are going to get some ice cream before we head home because this day calls for Little Ice Cream, and Salt and Straw opened in the West Village. I had Salt and Straw in Seattle last time. It was so good, so I really want to check it out here, and that is where we are headed next. We finally secured the ice cream. It only took like at least half an hour, but it's so good. We got kitty scoops, which are plenty, and now we are headed to the subway. I'm about to start getting ready for the day, but I thought I'd catch up really quick. And my new concoction, I tried a new matcha recipe this morning. I have these matcha packets from Sorate in Soho, and I thought I would put them to use. I've been obsessed with strawberry matcha, as you know. So last night I made a quick strawberry and raspberry puree, and then I also made a strawberry milk. I just added strawberries to milk and blended it, and then added like a tiny bit of sweetening. So let's see how this tastes. I have no idea. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I would say it's a little bit more chunky than usual, just because I roughly blended it, but it's giving matcha strawberry smoothie. But it's refreshing. So I'm gonna drink this while I get ready today. And that is the end of my little week in my life, showing you my fitness routine and my eating habits, pregnant in New York City. I hope that you enjoyed a little look behind the scenes at my routines. Now we are currently packing, so I look a little disheveled because we are headed to DC for the weekend for Easter. So you'll probably see that on another vlog if I have a couple of days to share there. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Trainwell for sponsoring this video. I'm having so much fun on their app, and if you are also looking for a very flexible one-on-one way to do personal training, then check out Trainwell. I'll leave all of the details down below. You can take your quiz to find your perfect trainer, and then you will get 14 days on me. Again, all the details are linked below. If you haven't yet, please make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you again here next time. Bye!